Today we're playing Kerbal. I don't know how to play this game. This is a game that I have a few hours in, and I still have never launched a rocket successfully. Um, we've got a... What have we got? Research and development. Sure. So this is where you do the building of the rocket. All we've got right now are some basic resources, which makes it kind of easy to choose what I'm going to build. I've not got really much in the way of anything. I've got a mystery goo containment unit. Presumably that's used to store mystery goo. So I should probably have an EVA jetpack. I'm going to attach a fuel booster. Is that really kind of all I can do, though? It feels like that's all I can do. We're gonna attach the EVA jetpack, and we're gonna call this the peanut rocket because I mean, look at it. Kind of looks like a nut of some kind, and oh, I can add fins. I can add fins, and I want symmetry mode. Here we go. What? It doesn't seem to be doing it. No, I just want that symmetry. Is that working? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm gonna add. They're kind of wonky. Not gonna lie. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. That's not better. How can I... Is there like a way to place it more precisely? Because... Once again, I feel like... I feel like this is a really difficult balancing act. Is it impossible to have it go straight? Do I even want it to go straight? I don't know. So should I just launch it? I feel like this is the campaign mode, the career mode. I feel like I can only lose money. Oh, it's not even facing the right direction. That's perfect. I feel like I can only lose money from firing these cylinders. I mean, it's not going to get off the ground. Oh my god. Did they die? Did anyone die? Jebediah Kermond was killed! Go back! Go back to the space hangar. I didn't realize it was facing the wrong way. I cannot be held responsible for... Is he back now? Is he still dead? I mean, I did say... Revert to the previous time. Undo that. Okay. No, just get this out of here. Delete. Cool. Okay. Now we're gonna launch it, and we're just gonna go straight up. And hopefully, does it have a parachute by default? I guess we're gonna find out if it has a parachute. Okay, that's more like what I was expecting. It's still not great. It's still not great, but if I have a this is cool. Wow. I'm in awe at the absolute size of this planet. The blue marble. That's what they call it. Wow. Anyway, zoom back in on our guy. Jebediah Kerman. He's fine. He's chill. I don't want to look at... I wanted to look at him, not from his perspective. Get me out of here. How do I get out of Jebediah Kerman's... Oh, I'm so confused. Wait. No. Get me out. Get me out, get me out. I need to save him. I need to put up the parachute. Get me out. Wait, no, I'm serious. I don't know how to change the perspective. Help! We're falling very quickly. and I can't do anything because I'm stuck in this perspective. Help. Get me out. I don't know how. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna die. I, Jebediah Kerman, may have just died. I can't tell. We're moving very... Oh! Wait, are we in orbit? I don't think I'm high enough for orbit. Am I falling, though? It doesn't really feel like I'm falling. Get me out of this. How do I get out? I don't want the... Oh, wait, there's a wiki... There's an inbuilt... Okay, that's really useful. That is really useful. I'm so confused. I just want to change the camera. Maybe I can look at the thing for that. Is there light interface? Oh my goodness. I do not understand. Controls. General controls. Okay, zoom in, zoom out. Ouchie. Ouch. That didn't really help me. I still don't know how to... I still don't know how to change the perspective, so we're just gonna not do that again. Do I seriously not have like a parachute or any... Like, not a parachute, what's it called? I don't know. There must be a safe way for him to land. I just don't feel comfortable putting him on this mission. Otherwise... I mean, I've already put him on the mission twice, but at least I've been able to revert back in time. Okay. Vehicle assembly building is where spacecraft are designed and built before being moved to the launch pad. Isn't this the hangar where you build them? Yeah, this is just the same thing. I'm confused. This is the exact same thing to me. Okay, I'm just gonna go back. Research and development. Do I need to... How do I research it if I don't have any... How do I get research? Haha! This is amazing! Do I want a stupid... Nancy, Valene, Needon... I feel like I want Nancy. She's really stupid. Not very courageous. Well, she's a pilot. She doesn't need to be smart, right? I want a stupid but courageous engineer. Okay, I don't have any money. How do I get money? Missions. I gotta do missions, right? No? I don't understand this game. Okay. What about the admin building? +0 funds, -0 science. Well... But I can't even do any... Well, I have 25,000 of this. Whatever that is, I have 25,000 of it. So I need to find things that cost... Research rights sellout. We'd make a quick buck from the science R&D team has collected by selling exclusive research rights to the highest bidder. That means we wouldn't be able to make use of that science ourselves, but for exclusive rights, I'm sure we can fetch a pretty penny. No. Bailout grant. Well, I would like to have more money, but I don't want to get minus reputation. I just don't understand how I'm supposed to get any of these. Oh, gather scientific data. Yes, I want to do this. Scientific data from Kerbin. Recover or transmit any science experiment data from Kerbin to achieve this goal. Launch our first vessel, escape the atmosphere, orbit Kerbin. I can do all of this. I accept your missions. Oh, can I only have 2 at once? I guess I would rather do those 2 right now. I accept your mission. Where did my spacecraft go? Okay. Wait, I want to see... Can I go to the vehicle assembly building? Is this where I should be building it? Okay, I can't even move the camera in here. I'm going to go to the other one. Okay, so after a little while of not understanding the game, I have successfully figured out what to do. I feel like that's a big start. Do I seriously not start with... It seems like a huge oversight that I start with no, like, parachute or anything. I can attach more engines, right? I could just put them at the sides. Let's get like a... Let's get like a... Let's just do 3. Boom. That's a rocket right there. That is a rocket. Build the structure of your dreams with the modular girder. I feel like I really don't need that, actually. What I feel like I need is just not here. So we're not going to worry about it. Parachute! Okay, my Kerbals don't have to die. Dying is optional with the parachute. Here we go. That is exactly what I needed. And now we're going to apply the fins like so. I would love to be able to decouple the thrusters that I've added, but we're just going to run with this, see how it goes, and hope that nobody dies. Because all I need to do for this mission is launch it. Okay, I did not mean to launch them all at once. I did not mean to launch them all at once. They have all just gone. And I've accidentally put out the parachute as well. So that's going to slow us down. Can I get a redo of that? Can I get back to the beginning? Revert to launch. I should be able to add them to separate things, right? So I want that to launch second. So these 3 can all go off at once. I'm happy with that. Okay, no, they're going off second because of the order. Hold on. I want a big launch at the start, and then I want a little launch after that. So we're gonna add this to here, that to there, and then we're just gonna... There we go. So the first 3 go off all at once. We rise up. We can see at the top here how far we're going, but we can see here where we are in the atmosphere. So that's good. We're gonna launch the second piece, and it's just going to take us up and up and up. The thing is, it's looking good so far, honestly. I'm happy. That's where we want to get to, the moon, but I don't think we're going to get there super quickly at this rate. And I do think we have a bias here towards one direction. We're kind of leaning, so I'm going to try and adjust that as best I can. But to be honest, it is hard when you've built it very poorly. Okay, so now we're coming down. That's fine as long as nobody gets hurt. So we're going to release the parachute, and that should open. Right? Open. What are you doing? Please open. Is this okay? I'm gonna speed up time. Should this not be opening? Does it open at 1,000 meters? Is that what that altitude part means? Okay. Is that enough time to slow it down? Yes, it is. I think Jebediah is okay today. Jebediah Kerman. I think we're chilling, basically. Oh my god, that felt scary there. I've successfully done the mission. Right? Congratulations. Nothing happened. Okay, so what now? I've completed some contracts. What do I do now? Do I just leave? I'm super confused. Uh, do I just now go to the Space Center? That felt really anticlimactic. I feel like that was a big deal. Nobody died, and I got 9 research points. So now we can go to R&D, and we can research either basic rocketry, which I feel like I really want. In fact, I can do both. I have enough for both, right? Wait, that's 5 and that's 5, so I only have time for 1. What do I get here? I get a decoupler, a thermometer. Okay. What do I get for this? I definitely want that. I definitely want to do this, because then I can get higher, presumably get more research for going higher as well. I definitely want that. Now we can go back to mission control. See, people believe in us now. People believe in us now, because there's way more missions coming in that are available. I'm going to try and pick some easy ones, because I don't want to pick missions that I'm just going to fail. Right? So this one's breach the atmosphere. 70,000 meters seems ambitious to me. Not gonna lie. Not confident in that one. Yeah, let's just take it easy. Let's not accept any missions right now. Let's go to the astronaut complex. I think, yeah, we could afford to hire someone. I don't think we need to right now, because we're not doing anything too big, but we can do some outsourced R&D, and we just get science, right? Which is what we need. So for 76,000, I'm gonna activate that, and we should get more science for doing that. So I'm happy with that. Let's get back to the spaceplane hangar and launch another rocket, because we can really upgrade. We're going to call this the Peanut Mark III, because the first one was the Mark I, obviously, and then after that we had the Mark II, which I didn't call Peanut, but this is still Peanut. I feel like we're not out of the Peanut zone yet. Oh, this music is really nostalgic for me. I remember watching Yogscast Duncan play this game. This music, hold on. Can I turn it up? I can't find the settings. You're just gonna have to listen. For me, that's really iconic music. Anyway, we're gonna want these, like, so I had a main fuel booster before. Is there a way I can make it like, no, okay. I do want a center of mass overlay. I feel like we want to maintain it in the middle as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah. So this is good. I want this as like the main thing. And then we can attach some fuel tanks, I guess. And that'll make it go further. But I don't want too much here, because we can't get rid of the fuel tanks. Like, they're just gonna be there forever. We can't decouple yet. Do I want this? A swivel engine? I don't think so. I think I just want to attach these solid fuel boosters in every direction, basically. I mean, if I have 3, that keeps the center of mass centering. Yeah, with, like, moving it as little as possible, I would put it there, launch the 3 first, and then launch the one in the middle. Aerodynamics-wise, we definitely want this. I don't really understand aerodynamics at all, but right now, that doesn't look good. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. if I put these fins on here, like, I guess what I'm asking is, where do I want the arrow to be pointing, right? Where do I want the arrow to be pointing? Because I feel like this is not... These fins are not doing that much for me. But if I put them on the edge, they appear to do more. But is it what I want them to do? I don't know. I think I just need to launch it, to be honest. The parachute I am worried about. I'm worried about the parachute because although I definitely need a parachute, I'm worried... I'm going to turn up the altitude. I'm worried that it's not going to be able to carry the weight. And maybe I should put more parachutes on. Because I could put an additional parachute down somewhere like here. And how much extra money does that cost me? I mean, quite a lot. I think the safety of the Kerbal is important, but I can always go back, right? So I can always save Peanut Mark III right now, and I can always, you know, try again later. Does the Mark I command pod only fit one Kerbal? Because I would love to put more than one on, just in case. I feel like, yeah, crew capacity 1. So we're only going to have Jebediah once again. But I like this. I want to try this. I want to make sure that the 3 are going before the last one. And then I want to make sure that the parachute is going absolutely last. Because we don't want to launch that mid-flight. Runway not clear. Yeah, I can just recover it, right? That's fine. So this is all good. And Jebediah Kerman is ready for his thing. So let's see how this rocket does. I don't think it's going to break orbit by any means, but here we go. We got these 3 going. I am slightly worried that the fire from these ones might damage the big booster, but that doesn't seem to be much of a problem. And then we really need to stabilize before I put this last thruster on. See, it would be a lot easier, I think, to stabilize if I could decouple the thrusters after I've used them. But we've got it in the air. We're hitting 70,000. No, 7,000. My bad, I can't read. We're at 8,000. Can we crack 10,000? I feel like that would be notable. Yup, we're doing good. Really, really carefully trying to maintain the uprightness here. Valentina Kerman. I swear I put Jebediah on. I swear I put him on. Okay, well, hello, Valentina Kerman. And there we go. We've got to 14,000 meters, and we're still going up, but slowly. We're gonna start start going down soon now. So we are going down now. I am a little worried. I'm a little bit worried, as I should be, about potentially the craft going a bit south here. I have definitely lost control of it now. I'm gonna deploy the parachute, which is not gonna help much unless I change the numbers. I'm gonna make the altitude a nice 3,400, and we're just gonna fall. So around 3,400 meters, the parachute should deploy. There we go. A little bit of a messy descent there, but it works. And yeah, I've successfully once again not killed Valentina Kerman. Now, she felt a lot further off track than Jebediah did, and I think we have very little currently control of the craft when it's in the air. That it is a bit of a problem. It is a bit of a problem, but I'm excited to see how much... I'm excited to see how much we can get from this in terms of like research points, and hopefully this isn't too bad of a descent here. Oh, okay. Parts exploded, but our pilot is fine. I'm going to call that a success. I'm going to call that a success. I think that's fine. We got the world first milestones. And I definitely want to just hold on to that. I think that was absolutely a fantastic launch. And how do I recover this now before going to the next thing? I guess it doesn't matter. But if there's a way I could send like a recovery team, I would like to do that now rather than later, but I don't know. From what I can see, I don't really see a way to do that. So yeah, let's get back to the Space Center. Let's see how many research points we've got from that. Science-wise, we're at a cool 9.0. So once again, it's kind of slow goings. I would love to get the stability upgrade, but I think we really need the decoupler. I think the stack... Well, that's only going to decouple things from the bottom. Yeah, it's only going to detach from the bottom. I would really love to be able to detach from the sides. But I think it's important nonetheless that I get these things sooner rather than later. So now I think... Yeah, we want to recover that. Have we done it? Have we recovered it? I don't... Every time I click recover, that number goes up. Okay. So I think my reputation seems good. I don't know what that is over there. What is that? I can't move far enough to, like, actually properly see it, but... Well, what is that thing on the ground? I don't know. Maybe that's something I need to go and research. We never know. Oh, I've just alt-tabbed. Cool, what to next? Let's check the admin building. Is there anything here I want to commit to? I am looking low on funds, I will say. 28,000, not looking great. Is there a way I can make a little bit more cash here? So I get an advance of 6,000, and I'll get 16,000 for completing it. What are they asking me to do? Haul the Mark 16 parachute into flight above Kerbin. Sure. How high above? Right? How high above? Sure, I'm taking on that contract. Oh yeah, this is cool. So this is where you can see all the planets and stuff. This is really cool. As much as I want to get to the moon, I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to do that today. But what I can do today is go back to the lab, or more accurately, go back to the space plane hangar, and we can start using that decoupling ability. So let's see what I've got here. They said about parachutes, right? I want to... Is it just use the Mark 16 parachute? Because if so, I'm good on that front. Like, I will be doing that anyway. I think... Yeah, I think we want a liquid engine that can swivel. I think that's going to be a big part of making the stability better, is having a swiveling engine, right? I think that's something that I do want. But how do we get it? Well, we want a decoupler, naturally, so we can decouple the useless parts. And we only really need to swivel at the end. So what I'm suggesting, actually, is... I want to check. So... In terms of fuel, this has 375. By default, doesn't have any fuel, I'm pretty sure. The swivel liquid engine just doesn't have any fuel. You need to attach fuel, which is fine. I want to see how much is in here. Okay, 45. Let's attach... What I'm thinking is 1, 2, 3. So it's not a ton. It's not like a lot of fuel. But it's enough that it'll power this for a decently long time. And we'll be able to swivel around. And then... I want to lift it all up. Can I... Yeah, there we go. We can drag it up. Can I attach something to the bottom of this? I don't feel confident doing that at all. What I would like to do... Oh, there we go. I can decouple... Will that decouple the thing below it? Yeah? So what I can do is I can add on one of these solid fuel boosters. And attached to that, we will have the smaller boosters. So all of that gets decoupled at once, because of the fact that the thing below is getting decoupled. So I can attach all of this here, and I can say confidently, that stuff isn't coming with me. That stuff's also getting decoupled, as and when the main body is. I think I'll put it down lower so that these are like the feet that it's standing on. In terms of money, this is still not ridiculously expensive, honestly. And all I've done is add the decoupler. So we're going to call this the Mark... I think this has got to be the Mark IV. I think this is a big enough upgrade to call it a whole new unit. And... I mean, it doesn't do much, but we can add the basic fins onto the side, onto the sides of the main body here, I guess. Struggling to rotate it the right way. We can add them all here. Worried about center of mass being here. That is a concern for me. That is a concern for me. I don't want it to be at the bottom necessarily, but I think this works because it is still in the middle. Even though it's at the bottom, it's not skewed to the left or right too much. So we're going to attempt this. I need to order this all correctly. That does not go off at the same time as the parachute, naturally. In fact, I want to take it back to the lab. I think I want to take it back to the lab. The last one exploded because of the parachute. I feel like I should take it back to the hangar and add a couple extra parachutes. Because even though the parachutes are like decently expensive, I think adding extra parachutes... Can I add them to the sides, or do they need to be placed on top of something? That's really irritating. I think it would be really foolish to not have additional parachutes. So, I think how I'm gonna approach this is I'm going to put these three things here, which hopefully doesn't affect the aerodynamics too poorly. I mean, that seems bad. It's not in the middle at all. And then hopefully, if I'm lucky, I can attach the parachutes here. Can I attach them at the tops of these? Yes, I can. Then I have additional parachutes attached to my rocket. I mean, do I need 3 extras? Probably not, but let's see how this goes on its first launch. I feel like I'm definitely approaching this problem wrong, but I really do think I need additional I really do think I need additional ones, and I think you should take me seriously on that. And then I want it to be in kind of 3 stages where the 3 go first, then that one, then it gets decoupled, then that goes. So let's see how this does. Immediately off to a bad start. We're pivoting in one direction. We've completely lost control of the craft. Okay. Trying to regain control here. I am struggling, but we've got it upright once again. Too much torque. Too much torque and a lot of fuel. We're heading right towards the base. This is perhaps the worst thing that could have happened. I tried to decouple it, but it's just... What even happened there? What even happened there? Okay, I'm gonna try getting rid of these and see if that had anything to do with it. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking... No, it didn't have anything to do with it. But I really can't explain why it all flew off in one day. I think I've figured it out. I need to place these fins more strategically to be in line with where the... To be in line with where the thrusters are. Right? Is that kind of okay? Oh, those are upside down. Those are upside down. Let's not do that. Let's not put upside down basic fins. Okay, those are not upside... No, those are... It's so hard to visualize. But... I don't understand why... I just don't understand how to use... I want it to snap on, but I want it to be facing the right direction. By default, it was facing the right direction before, so I don't understand... Like, those, to me, feel like they're facing down. So I would do that to put them upright. Sure, I'm happy with that answer. Let's launch the peanut. I didn't save it. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna be changing it anyway. Let's launch the peanut. I need to add this to a different step. Sure. Again, it's slightly biasing in a certain direction. I'm gonna try and rein it in before it goes too extreme. And that seems to be working. I think the aerodynamics are making a big difference here. I still am worried about only having one parachute. But to be fair, I am going to be decoupling a lot of the dead weight. So maybe that won't end up being a problem. Okay, so now we decouple it. That all falls down. And I need to make sure I'm not doing this in one step. Forgot to do that at the start. And now I can start... What? Why? Why is it not going? I'm so confused. It didn't do anything. Is it not getting any of the fuel from these tanks? Yeah, these tanks are good. You could use the fuel, right? Did I understand them wrong? I don't understand why that happened. Okay, well, let's just speed up time here, I guess. I don't... Oh, I'm gonna land in the ocean. Oh, I got launched again? What the hell? I think she's dead. I think that... I think this was a royal disaster. Bye-bye! Okay, but what if I decoupled... So I need to go back again. What if I decouple the whole ship from the pod, because then I can just launch just recover the pod at the end. But then I'm losing so many materials is a better result, let's be honest, than everyone dying. So we're gonna decouple everything at the end. Pardon me. But I have a question. I do have a question. Why is the engine not getting any fuel from the fuel tanks? Why is that happening? Have I put the fuel tanks upside down or something? I can't understand why. I still can't understand why that would happen, but it is extremely frustrating. I'm gonna consult the Bible on this one. Rocket ray, basics, engines. Yeah, I understand this stuff. These are variable thrust and require tanks of fuel and oxidizer. This is fuel but no oxidizer? No, it has oxidizer attached. They're both in there. I could not possibly understand what went wrong there. Do I need like an engineer or something? I don't understand it. Oh, assistance. Oh, yeah, that might be cool. I still don't really understand how the fuel is supposed to work. It just seems to not be working the way it should, which is probably wrong. I just don't understand. So let's just stage everything accordingly. So the last thing that happens is the parachute. That can afford to happen at the same time as this. Then that happens. That I want a last stage for this. So all of those go off at once. This goes off. They detach. And then this one should, to my mind, be turning on, but I don't know. Let's launch Peanut again and see what happens with this one. But I am increasingly frustrated with my lack of understanding of the game mechanics, which is my fault, admittedly. But yeah, here we go. So we're gonna launch. It's going about as well as you'd expect. Okay, actually worse. Actually worse than you'd expect. Wait. I've toggled SAS. It's not really doing anything. I think that's because I don't have anything that's meant to do that. I'm just going to launch this one and try to stabilize it from there. Equally, not really working. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm not really pulling it up. I'm just gonna restart that one. I feel like I can do it better. Certainly. Certainly can do that better. Okay. Gonna launch. Again, I don't understand. I haven't changed anything from the last time that should be making it do this, but it just is. Let's just wait. I can't just wait. If I do nothing, if I do absolutely nothing, it actually manages to stabilize a decent amount. And it's still rolling over itself, but I mean, up until that point. Okay, okay. I mean, let's take this. Let's take this and let's run with it. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, it's absolutely an awful design for a rocket. And I can't seem to stabilize it in any direction at all. I mean, honestly, with the way this is... And again, it's not expending any fuel. It's just not turned on. Well, I simply cannot understand why that would happen. But now we ditch that and it's still attached. For stupid reasons. That was an all-out failure of a launch. Absolutely terrible, terrible work from all parties. And the unfortunate part of this story is that I'm the only party. I'm only disappointing myself. But I can say for sure that I got the parachute into the air. I don't know if that's enough to complete the mission. Honestly, if I were the producer of that parachute, I wouldn't be having that. But it seemed to work. They seemed to be happy with it. I'm not. That was embarrassing. That might be my worst work yet. I mean, seriously. But over there in that direction, I need to recover that. Okay. I now have 9.2 science. I don't even think that's enough to do anything. Yeah, I can't research anything with 9.2 science. I need to be making more progress more quickly if I want to, like, use this for anything. So, Linus Kerman is going to get me science. I would lose science if I took this, so I can't take the cell out. I can't even take this because I don't have any stars. I don't know what they're for, but I don't have them. You can choose how much you commit to it. I see. So with the right cell out, yeah, I mean, I'd lose science, but I'd get not even that many funds. So that just seems bad. The outsourced R&D also doesn't seem to be that good because I didn't commit that much to it. But I also don't have a lot of money going around, so I feel like I made the right choice despite all of that. I'm gonna... Can I get rid of this? I don't want this anymore. How do I get science experiment data? Zone 5 K2R. That's too specific. I need something that's like not gonna be hard. Take a crew report. Yeah, like anything that asks me to be in a specific location. The heat shield. I don't have it. Will I get it if I accept the contract? Because I currently don't have it. That's part of survivability, which I don't have yet. I think seriously need the stability stuff. I think that's what I need next. But it's 18. How am I going to get 18? Do I just keep launching rockets? I mean, should I just be launching a bunch of rockets now? Because I'm not going to break any new grounds by launching the same rocket over and over. But I haven't unlocked anything to make this rocket better. So I guess I just need to go to the lab. But okay, we know the fuel tanks don't work. They're just completely useless. Yeah, I don't understand. Why I couldn't make that work, but... Oh, Communitron. So I could get the... If I attach one of these Communitrons somewhere, I could communicate the data they're asking for. I mean, let's make it symmetrical and just add 2 as like antenna to the top. That's kind of cute looking. I like that. And then let's try and build a sensible rocket that's not going to break the bank, right? Because at the moment, I actually have a decent amount of money. I'm not going to lie, 66,000 is more than I was expecting when I looked down. I think we're just going to keep it simple. And we're gonna do a side series to the peanut rockets. We're gonna do a side series to the peanut rockets. Welcome to the Mega Nut. Yeah, Mega Nut Mark 1. This only exists to get me up in the sky. That's all it's for. Saving the Mega Nut. Let's see what happens. I am not confident this is going to do any good at all. Everything is set up how I want it, so let's just launch. I don't even have any aerodynamics. I'm just hoping that nothing bad happens here. And to be honest, so far so good. We'll let that stay for a second, and then we launch the next one. Getting ourselves way up in the air here. So I would like to... Yeah, I would like to do that data collecting thing, which I believe these things are meant to help me with. Unable to deploy. Why? Wait, why can't I deploy the data? Oh, there we go. Wait. The other one too. Transmit some data. Yes. Oh, they broke. I fell too fast that they broke. But I still should have achieved my goal, I think. If I'm lucky, that should have still achieved the goal, even though I didn't transmit very much data. I mean, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I don't really know why I have a lot of this stuff. Okay, so there's some debris just exploding all over the place, but I think that's fine. Cool. So what have we achieved with that? Only good things, I hope. Only good things, I hope. So let's go back to the Space Center. Did I get any world firsts? I genuinely... I'm still at 9.2. I've only lost money. Can you believe it? I've only lost money. What a terrible decision that was. Did I not communicate any data? That's the whole point of... Oh, wait. A report before launching. All I need to do is give a report before launching, and that completes the goal. Is that what it's saying? Now go to launch. How do I do a crew report? Do I get Valentina Kerman to do it? Give me a crew report, please. Listen, she's not a very good pilot. I don't know what you're expecting here. Oh, I can extend these before we launch. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, I don't think that is what I was meant to do. I'm gonna be honest and say I don't think that's what I was meant to do. I don't understand how to do a crew report, but that's fine. I can figure it out. I guess I can just go to the Bible and find out that way. Communications, Communet. I don't know. None of that stuff seems relevant. I genuinely, I don't know if I'm stupid. Like that's the thing I genuinely can't figure out. If I'm missing something extremely simple. Engine supplies. Like, none of this tells me really how to report anything. Now that's cute. That is cute. Look at that guy go. And I'm probably less concerned with the flight interface, I think. I'm gonna be honest, I don't get it, and I don't think that the built-in wiki is helping me at all. Which is depressing, because I have no idea how else to achieve this. Any science experiment data from Kerbin to achieve this goal? I just don't understand. It must be a me problem, right? Like It must be me. I must be stupid. I like the nav ball. I don't want to get rid of it. I have a Communitron, so I should have Communet access, right? I mean, at least I thought that was the point. Oh, what? Oh, what? Okay, so now I've gone rogue, and I've left the ship. That's cool, but does not help me achieve my goal. You know, she really is stupid, because she can't even walk around on Earth properly. I mean, this is fun, but really not what I needed to do. I'm just going to look it up. I'm just going to go on google.com and look up Crew Report Kerbal. Right-click the crew cabin. Is that it? Is that all I need to do? Let's see. Clear the runway and proceed. Exactly. Do exactly that. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time here where I could be making progress, but I genuinely don't understand this game. I think it's a very complex game. Crew report. Reporting in at the runway. Good thing there's not a lot of air traffic, because I don't think we ever got clearance from the tower to be here. Okay. Now I've uploaded the data. That does stuff. Cool. Cool. I'm just gonna leave then. I'm just gonna go back and see what consequence that has had on my science number. 12.7. Okay, that's good. It's not enough, but it's good. What are we doing at mission control? So I've got no missions left. What are the easiest ones of these to achieve? Test the TD12 decoupler at the launch site. To perform the test, activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. Okay, I'll take it. I just need to test it. Hammer, solid fuel booster. I'll test it. I want to make a friend of all of these companies that are going to help me get research points. So absolutely, we're going to call this the Renut Mark II, Mark 1, because this is a research nut right here. So they want the hammer booster. Is that what they asked for? I'm going to test this in the decoupler. And to test those, that's all I need, right? Basically. Do they want me to decouple it on the runway? Or do they want me to launch it and then decouple it? I'm just gonna launch it. So that satisfies the solid booster. And now I'm gonna decouple it. Which I probably should not have done while it was still going. That was really stupid. That was really stupid. I'm going to revert the flight to the start. Do I keep the research? Good question. No, I don't. Okay, so I can't do these at the same time. Is that good? No? Activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. Seems like I did it. Seems to me like I did it. I don't know what I was missing there. I used the decoupler. Oh, is there like an actual test process that I'm meant to go through first? I really can't understand this game. It's super complicated. I mean, it's a fun game. I think if I spent more time with it and actually learned the mechanics properly, test TD12 decoupler at the launch site. Activate the part through the staging sequence, which is this. This is staging sequence. When all test conditions are met, Kerbin launch site. But now I'm no longer at the launch site. So that's bad. But if I put this here and do that, then I can get back there. Why did it get so hot? I don't understand. It was just one rocket. How did it get so high with just one rocket? I don't understand why just one rocket did all that, but when I attach a bunch of rockets, that doesn't happen. I mean, that was fantastic. That's by far the highest I've ever gotten, and I only used one rocket. Am I misunderstanding something here? Is there an essential gameplay mechanic? Because I'm getting to 70,000. That was one of the contracts, was get to... I'm just keeping... Have I left the planet? That's bad. Actually, that's bad. I cannot get her back. Oh my goodness. Have I left the planet? We left the... Oh my god. Look at this. Look at what we've achieved with the Rena. I should be reporting this. Is that going to break off? I'm just going to start transmitting. Do a report while you still can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, do the crew report. Please don't break off. This is amazing. Oh, we're going down again. We're gonna get back onto the planet. We're not gonna lose Valentina. She's coming home with us. Nobody lost. Nobody lost. We don't have enough electric charge, that's fine. We're gonna save you, don't worry, Valentina. You're good, you're good. Alright. Alright, alright. We're just gonna... Oh, it's too fast. It's too fast. It's too fast. It's too fast. She's so dead. Ah! Valentina, no! I feel like after getting into orbit, we just have to hold that. I don't think we revert. I think we have to... Catastrophic failure. I mean, we got pretty high. But that was pretty bad. We did lose a Kerbal in the process. Wow. I mean, someone died and we got a lot of research. I don't know how to feel about that. It doesn't feel good. I feel like the next employee definitely has to be courageous. Valeni Carmen is gonna be the one. Oh, she's not coming back. I'm sorry. You're dismissed. Oh, I feel really bad about that. But for progress, she absolutely had to die there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's true. It's true. We need a heat shield. Definitely need a heat shield. Yeah. Oh yeah, we need that. We need all of that. Never again. Never again. Listen, it happened once. It's not gonna happen again. Okay, Oh, wait, I just missed it? I didn't mean to do that. Can I go back? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I genuinely wanted to do it. I just clicked on the wrong thing. No, I don't think everything needs to be a groundbreaking achievement. I just... risks are low. Haul the heat shield into flight above carbon. Yeah. I wanted to do that anyway. I want to apply the heat shield to my rocket and keep everybody safe next time because, let's be honest, that was a disaster. What happened with Valentina is not to be repeated. So how do these work, these heat shields? Do I just apply them like there and then... Okay, then it covers it up. Cool. Okay, I have radial mount parachutes. This is what I really wanted. This is gonna be the Rena Mark II. Okay. We're gonna start off, we're just doing a solid fuel booster that decouples. That's all we need there. We're going to... Before, though, I'm going to apply a heat shield. How tall is this? I don't know how tall that is. I'll just go with the longer one, I guess. It's facing the wrong direction. Perfect. Perfect, and now I can't detach them. Okay. I need to turn this around. So it wait, does it not cover the thing it's on? I'm so confused how I'm supposed to use this. I guess I can do it like this. Like I put this on here and then the heat shield goes like, well, but then it's covering the... That doesn't make sense. Do I put it on the top to protect the Kerbal from it? I don't really understand. My idea was to put it here and then it would go over the top of this. But that doesn't really seem to be doing what I wanted it to. Unless that is good enough. Well, let's do that and add some of the dispersers. Because they've got like radial panels that are going to disperse it. So we're going to add 4 of those. Like so. And that should disperse the heat. In the process, I think we're definitely going to want some basic fins. A classic, but now they have additional reason to be there, which is they need to stabilize it. And we need these radial parachutes, and they need to go right on top, I think. Do I need 3 of them? I don't know. Certainly it'll make it safer to have 3. And then I wish I could have something on top of the... I guess I could put a Communitron on top. Just like that, but I don't really need it. I don't think so, at least. But I don't see any reason to have an additional parachute either. So I think this is going to be the design I'm running. It'll decouple, then deploy the parachutes, because we've seen how poorly it has gone in the past. And for Valentina's sake, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure Jebediah makes it back in one piece. Here we go. So hopefully nothing too extreme here. We're not moving too... Yeah, again, we're not moving too ridiculously high here. I think we've added enough weight with the different, like, heat shields and stuff that it's probably affected the ability for us to get out of the atmosphere quite a bit off of just the one. But that's fine. Like, we genuinely don't need to be making it out of orbit every time. And for Jebediah's sake, I would actually hope that we don't. Because, you know... because I just think it's dangerous, right? To put them in scenarios like that when we can be doing research from Earth a lot safer than putting them into the atmosphere every time. And I realize now that doing crew reports is a lot more important than I initially thought, because that gets us more research than seemingly anything else. It gets us more research per launch. And it's pretty good for that. So here, this is really going to be the test now. As we accelerate downwards, it's going to start getting hot. Does the heat shield work for us here? I'm going to decouple that, actually, because I don't have a lot of faith in it. And I'm being told it's dangerous to deploy these parachutes, but I really need them to go. Why did they not go? What is wrong with the parachutes? I'm reverting to the space hangar, obviously. Why did they not go? What's wrong with these parachutes? Do I need to be moving quite slowly to deploy them first? Should I be deploying them earlier? I wish I could speed up faster so I could retry faster, but I guess part of the difficulty of the game is figuring out the problem and getting it right, rather than, you know, trying over and over again. But, you know, I would like to do this such that nobody dies, basically. So, you know, what happens if I were to just decouple that while we're on the way up and then release the parachutes before we start reaching, like, terminal velocity, I guess? So, you know, we're going down now. What if I were to release the parachutes here? They didn't. They didn't go out. Do I not understand how these work? Okay, there we go. There we go. Now they've deployed. That's more like what I was expecting. I guess the pressure was too much for them there. But now I've deployed them. We should be safe on the way down. I just needed to do it a little bit earlier, and Jebediah will be A-okay. And that still completes our various quests, which is great. Oh, the heat shield didn't work? I definitely got to that. Little bit confused, but whatever. Let's do a crew report for 3.5 science. I mean, it's not the best, but kind of have to do all the science that I can. And Jebediah Kerman will survive. He will be okay. So this has been my first time properly playing Kerbal Space Program, and I'm going to give my impressions because I think I'm going to end the video here. Just because I see myself making very little progress in the next like 40 minutes or whatever, and I don't really want to put all of you through that. My impression of the game is that it is a rather slow one, but that it is thoroughly enjoyable. And I haven't even really got to a lot of the like space content, right? I haven't actually made it into space and done all of that stuff. So I'm looking forward to playing this game a bit more, but obviously that part won't be on the channel because you know, that's the format. So see you later, and yeah, thanks for the suggestion.